Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, for those of y'all who stay out here in LA, knows that the Raymond Avenue Crips are mortal enemies with the Denver Lane Bloods, and their beef is so deep that they even got their own chapters out there in Pasadena, and they beefing it too. Now, gangsta Nunu said as far as LA County Jail goes, the Denver Lanes is known for having them hands.
Let's get this understood. It ain't no C craze from Denver Lanes. It's a baby B braids. So take that somewhere else. You feel me? And y'all can say what y'all want, or you or whoever, you feel me, can say what y'all want about that dude, but y'all know in that county jail, he's one of them dudes that that's on that list that I could really say was in there punishing stuff.
The gangster Nunu said in 2011/12, he was locked up fighting a case. Now, while he was in there, he said he got word that a member from Harlem 30s and Raymond Avenue Crip was going to be at that courthouse. Now, he said when he seen the unfamiliar faces, he pointed at one of them and said, "Where you from?" And he said he from Harlem 30s. Then he told them, "Isn't your name?" And he said his name, and he said, "Nah." Then out of nowhere, he hears a loud commotion.
I see a dark-skinned sitting down, an unfamiliar face. So mind you, at this time, we had already heard that it was a nigga from Harlem and a nigga from Raymond that was going to Pasadena court, but I hadn't bumped into him yet. So off the dribble, when I see the unfamiliar face, my antennas go up. I'm like, "Where you from?" The dude like, "Oh, I'm from Harlem Crip." I'm like, "Oh yeah? Don't they call you BK Chubbs?" He like, "Nah, they just call me Chubbs." I'm like, "Yup." So literally, as soon as I hear that, another one of my homies walk in. When my homie walk in, I hear, Ray, man."
Now, Nunu said he was chopping it up with his homie, and then all of a sudden, he sees a stocky, light-skinned ninja walk in there. And Lomac approached his homie, and they started banging on each other. Now, instead of fighting right there, Lomac came up with the idea that they wait until he get to the Pasadena courthouse, and he's gonna lie to the police that he's a damo, and he's gonna come in their tank and get down with all of them. Now, shortly after, the police came in there and cuffed them all up, and they went directly to the Pasadena court. Now, according to gangsta Nunu, after they took off the cuffs, the police pointed at Lomac and told him, "You a Crip, and I'm finna put you over here." And according to Nunu, Lomac said, "I ain't no Crip," and he even dissed them to prove it. Then Lomac points at Nunu and says, "I'm your homie, ain't I?" And when Nunu said, "Yeah," the police let Lomac go in there. Now, according to Nunu, as soon as the police left, he immediately peeled out his shirt, and his homie did too. Now, according to Nunu, he told his homie that he wanted to get down with Lomac first, being that his homie's the same size as Lomac. Now, according to Nunu, as soon as his homie and Lomac started fighting, his homie immediately started taking off on Lomac, which according to Nunu, Lomac's face started leaking and he told them to hold on. Now, according to Nunu, while Lomac was wiping his blood off his face with his shirt, Nunu's homie told them that he's done with Lomac and he told them to finish him. Now, Nunu said he felt so bad for Lomac after seeing all that blood on his face that he told them, "The next time you got court, I'm gonna meet you up and we gonna get our squabbling." Now, fast forward, they end up in the same court tank, and Nunu said as soon as the coast was clear, he immediately took off on Lomac. Now, according to Nunu, every time him and Lomac squabbled up, he always got the best of them. And after they were done squabbling, they sat down and chopped it up. Now, of course, there's always two sides to a story, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't get Lomac's perspectives. And he dropped a video responding back to Nunu, so let's get straight into it. Now, Lomac said, "For anybody that's been locked up with me inside LA County Jail, know one thing about me, I squabble hard." And he said he'll be damned if an enemy takes over his module. Now, Lomac told Nunu, "As far as you talking about us catching fade and you got the best of me, knock it off. And if you really did what you said you did, you would have no problem hopping in the ring with me in a boxing match." Now, Lomac said he know Nunu's not gonna do that because for one, he made up that story, and then for two, he don't want to get knocked out on camera. Now, Lomac said for anybody that goes on the internet and makes sound effects of them punching somebody like boom, bam, you know they lying. Now, Lomac said he ain't doing no back and forth with no enemies, especially another man on the internet. And he said as far as the Raymonds go, I'm a powerhouse. That's why every time my name's mentioned on the internet, the video goes viral. Because everybody wants to hear about the big bad bully. Now, Lomac said he ran into one of his homies in the streets that he did time with in LA County Jail. And he told Lomac that it's crazy how he be seeing him smiling all the time because when he was in LA County Jail with him, he was a demon. Now, Lomac said, "I don't need to lie about nothing." Nunu basically explained it all. "I lied that I'm a damu just so he can throw me in the same tank as y'all so I can get down with y'all." Now, salutes up to Lomac as well as Nunu because even though they mortal enemies in the streets, they doing this YouTube thing and getting the bag. Now, Lomac had one last response, but before I play it out, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Hit all notifications to get the latest drop on my videos. It's Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.
Come on, I fill up in the tanks, both tanks. Where you from, Damu? I'm in here. I'm going to your court. I'm going in here. I'm a blood. Hey, officer, I'm a blood. Let me in here. I'm blood. Soo-hoo. 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 Let me in here, officer. I'm a blood. Ain't go in there and squabble down. It's regular. Stop popping it on the internet for views. Lying about your fades. Dead homies. And we can line that shit up. Let's find somebody to put a bag on it and line it up. Raymond.